the different manufacturing types in production planning, as well as what are the other content. In overview, we can see here. Okay. So let us start. So SAP is nothing but system application product. So this is the ERP system, enterprise resource planning. So previously in ERP, we have many other competitors, but SAP have come up with new solutions, or as per the business requirement, SAP have come up with a solution. So each and every business is already shifted or planning to shift to SAP. Okay. So currently SAP have the S/4HANA version. So in S/4HANA, they have inbuilt memories, as well as some technical changes are there as compared to the previous version, which is ECC 6.0. Okay. So similarly, in manufacturing industry or any manufacturing company, we have the different departments are there. For example, production department, quality department, sales department, warehouse department, store department, then finance and controlling or maintenance department. So similarly in SAP also, we have the different functional models. For example, for production, we have production planning that we are calling as a PP. For quality, we have quality management that we are calling as a QM. For sales, we have SD, sales and distribution. For store, or we have material management. For warehouse, we have warehouse management. Then for finance, we have FICO, finance and controlling. Then for maintenance, we have plant maintenance. So these are the functional model. Apart from this, we have some technical models also. So the language we are using for coding in SAP is ABAP. So ABAP is a technical module. Apart from this, we have the basis and security. So these are also technical model. So basis is nothing but suppose if you are doing any batch jobs, or when you are doing any configuration in the system, so that configuration stored in the TR, transport request. So basis primary work is to just move the transport request from one client to another client, from development to quality, quality to production, or any refreshment is there. Suppose we want to replicate the similar data in production to quality. So like this task they perform. And security task is just to control the access for the user, which T code. Basically SAP, we have different T codes, and based on that we are working. So which T code access user need and which that user don't require. So based on that we can control. So these are the work of this technical as well as the functional models. Okay. So we can move with our topic. So in SAP production planning, we have three manufacturing processes: repetitive, discrete, and process industry. Okay. So discrete manufacturing is nothing but we can say that the example are steel industry, automobile industry, or a cement industry. So these are the example. Then repetitive manufacturing is we have some plastic industry, or some nut and bolts in the automobile also, that we can consider as a repetitive, because there is a continuous production and the product is longer for means it not change for a longer period of time. So that we can consider as a repetitive manufacturing. And process industry, we have the food, pharma, and chemical. So these are the example, because in process industry we are using PI sheets. Sometimes we have material quantity calculation. Suppose in pharma, if our pH or assay value is there, based on that the quantity change, required quantity change. So for that we are using this material quantity calculation. So these are the variant things are there. So based on that we can distribute the manufacturing in the SAP in three parts: discrete, repetitive, and process industry. So you can note down your question if you have. Then once we finish this, then we will take the question and answer session. Okay. So we'll see first what is the repetitive manufacturing. Okay. So as I said that it is in simple word, repetitive manufacturing is producing the same or similar product over and over again. So here my product will not change frequently, and it is for longer period of time. It helps in production planning and control. So repetitive manufacturing, it helps the production planning and control. Frequently is in automotive industry. So as I said that nut bolts or screws, so these are where my finished product will change, but the this nut bolts or screw is the required only. So that is we can consider. So these are used in automobile as well as plastic also. Here we have the two scenarios, that is make to stock and make to order. So what is this make to stock and make to order? So in make to stock, or we are calling it as MTS. So here, based on the forecast, means based on the forecasting that we will get the order from the customer for the current month, we will start the production. So currently we do not have any customer order or sales order, but based on forecast only we can start the production and we can manufacture the material. And when we get the customer order, based on that we can dispatch that material against that sales order or customer order. So that is the make to stock. And make to order means when we get the customer order only, then we will start the manufacturing. Means until and unless we do not get the customer order or sales order, we will not start the production. So that is the make to order scenario. So in make to stock, we are reference is our PIR. Basically, the requirement which we are assuming or a forecasting requirement that we will get in the future, that we are maintaining in the form of plan independent requirement make to stock scenario. And here in make to order, we have the sales order is the reference. Based on the sales order only, we can manufacture the material. Okay. So these are the two different two important strategy for the demand management, make to stock and make to order. So in repetitive manufacturing, we have just example few finished goods with standard process. So normally we are using make to stock large lots. So lots size is that is very much we can say that that is more as compared to the discrete manufacturing, and changeover is not that much. Means operation is straightforward. Generally we are using only one operation for repetitive manufacturing, and as we are using one operation only, so there is low complexity. Means the product is not that much complex. So the example is like this work center. Here, work center is nothing but our machine where we are manufacturing the material. So suppose the raw material we are giving for the operation one and we are getting the product A. So this means is that only one operation is required. Most of one operation is required for the repetitive manufacturing. So what are the goals of repetitive manufacturing? So creation and revision of production quantities on the period basis. So repetitive manufacturing is period-based manufacturing. Means this continuous process, as well as we are manufacturing the material on the period base. For example, 1 month, 15 days. So there is a continuous production is there. Okay. Just a minute. Reduction in the production control effort and simpler backflushing tool. So backflushing is nothing but in SAP, it is an automatic goods issue. So based on the continuous production, we are automatically issuing the material. So for that particular period. And as our production is a period-based production, so costing also we are doing on the period base. Means once our manufacturing is done for that period, then we calculate the cost. Okay. So, what are the implementations of repetitive manufacturing? So, produce same or similar product over longer time of period. So, in repetitive manufacturing, our product is the same or similar over a long period of time. So here, no manufacturing in individual or defined law. So this is a period-based production. Production process follows same sequence. So here, production process is the same only. Same sequence, so it is not changed. And routing is simple without much variation. So routing is nothing but we have sequence of operation. So as we are using only one operation is there, so it is simple one, not that much complex. Okay, so there as we have only one operation is there, so there is not that much variation. So what are the features of repetitive manufacturing? So in SAP PP repetitive manufacturing, we require the master data. So master data in SAP is nothing but we have material master, BOM, work center, routing, and production version. So material master is nothing but this is the information about the material, and based on the other module, what is the cost of that material, how we can manage that material for sales, or if we are purchasing that material, then we have different views are there in the material master. Similarly, for production planning, we have MRP 1, 2, 3, 4 and work shortening view. So that is what about the material master. Then we have BOM. BOM is nothing but our bill of material. So bill of material is nothing but suppose any XYZ finished material I want to produce 100 kg, then what is the raw material and quantity required to manufacture that material? So that we are maintaining in the form of BOM. Work center is nothing but a machine where we are manufacturing the material, and routing is nothing but the sequence of operation required to manufacture that material that we are maintaining in the routing, along with the which machine we are using, the work center, and what is the operation time required for that manufacturing for that particular operation that we are maintaining. Based on that, we will get the cost also. Okay. Then planning table. So generally in repetitive manufacturing, we are using the planning table. So planning and control is carried out on the basis of time bucket. Then pull list. Pull list is used to control in-house flow of material. Means how we can issue the material, raw material against for the manufacturing of finished product. Then black flushing. Black flushing is nothing but automatic goods issue. So it helps with production completion confirmation. Then cost object controlling. So this is what about the costing. Determine cost per material via product cost letter. So based on this period base, we are checking the cost for that particular period. Total manufacturing. Then sequencing. So it helps to carry out task-based scheduling and determine the sequence to follow to produce planned order on the production line. So this is all about the repetitive manufacturing. Okay. Then discrete manufacturing. So what is discrete manufacturing? So discrete manufacturing is a process that produces product in individual and separate pieces. So here we are producing the material in individual or separate pieces. It is used in many industries like toys, automobile, electrical and medical appliances, apparel, then communication equipment, as well as steel, cement industry. Okay, mostly measured in terms of volume and weight, and the output can be counted and tracked as per the number of units. So the difference here, if you can compare with the repetitive manufacturing, is in repetitive manufacturing we are manufacturing the material based on the period, but in discrete manufacturing we are manufacturing the material based on the order base. Okay. So in discrete manufacturing, different finished goods with possible complex process. So here we have the complex process as compared to the repetitive manufacturing, and here we can use make to stock or make to order also. So MTS and MTO, I have already explained what is make to stock and what is make to order. Then small or medium lots, frequent change orders are there, and then complexity is medium, because here we have the operation 1, 3, 4. So here we have more than one operation. So complexity of the product manufacturing is complex as compared to the repetitive manufacturing. For example, first operation we are consuming in operation 1, then second operation, third operation, like this, then we got the final product. So this is what the complexity is medium. Then what is the feature? The bomb as I explained, generate and store bombs for record keeping. So in bomb, we are maintaining the raw material quantity required to produce the finished material quantity. So bomb we are creating for the finished material, and along with that batch size quantity. Means suppose I want to manufacture 1,000 kg of material for XYZ material, then what is the quantity of my raw material required? So that we are maintaining in the bomb. Then inventory management. So we can, based on the inventory, we can aware that what is the stock is there and what is the requirement from the customer. Based on that, we can planning. Then supply chain. So supply chain helps us to connect with supplier for flawless production. So whenever we require the raw material for the manufacturing, then we can check with the supplier whether he can able to supply on time or not. Then quality assurance. So in quality assurance, our quality team will check the material quality, and based on that, they can release the material. We are calling it as a usage decision. Based on that, the similar material we can sell to the customer. Okay. Then planning and scheduling. So it is carried out based on weight or volume. Then part tracking. So it follows a non-parallel path for making different parts at different location. It also uses the tracking system for better service. So you can track the materials, okay, different materials at different location of different parts. Then in discrete manufacturing, we have three processes. That is what make to stock, make to order, and assemble to order. So make to stock is keep stock of product before customer order. So in make to stock, based on the forecasting, we can manufacture the material, And when we get the sales order, we can issue the raw material to the customer. In make to order, prepare only when customer place an order. So whenever customer order is there, then only we can start the manufacturing. And the third one is assemble to order. So up to some semi-finished level, we can manufacture the material. And when we get sales customer order, then only we can produce the finished material. So up to assembly level, we can manufacture. So this is what assemble to order. So keep stock of component and assemble when customer order. So what are the benefits of discrete manufacturing? So it improves customer service, enhance productivity, boosts in the quality of product, less downtime of machinery, and better relationship with supplier. So here we can check that first of all, based on the make to stock or make to order scenario, we can improve the customer service. We can enhance the production also in the quality is null. They will check the quality of material, quality of product, less downtime of machinery. Okay. Then what is the difference between this repetitive and discrete manufacturing? So in repetitive, here is quantity-based production, or we can say period-based production. And in discrete, order-based production, we are producing the material based on the order. This is we are calling as a production order. No change in product. So here product will change very frequently. So in discrete, product change frequently as compared to repetitive. Then steady flow through production. Here flow is steady because the operation is not that much complex. Here varying over entire sequence. So as our operation is more than one, so sometimes period based controlling means up to that period continuous we can produce the material, and after only the thing. Here order based cost control. So once order finished, then we can costing for that particular order. And period-based backflush means we manufacture the material and we can issue the material, and then after that we can check the backflush. But here backflush for individual order. So whichever the raw material we have supplies, that we can check at the time of our order confirmation is done and our good receipt is done. So these are the differences between the discrete and repetitive. Then the next part is our variant configuration. So what is this variant configuration? So whenever our finished product is the same, but we have the different variants are there. Variant means that suppose we can say that the laptop or the car manufacturing. So here what happened, that finished product is car only, but we have some variant. Just example, the color, then the engine capacity, or tire, whether it is manual or automatic, based on these things, right? So in that case, we can use this variant configuration. Similarly for laptop is not finished product, but we have different variant in the forms of, just example, color, then internal memory, storage capacity. So we have different variants are there. So for that kind of material, we can use the variant configuration. So what is this variant configuration? It enables the manufacturing of complex product with multiple variants. New variants are often created by modifying the existing ones. So here, as I said, that enables the manufacturing of complex product with multiple variants. So with the multiple variants, we can manufacture the material. Then new variants are often created by modifying the existing one. It helps us to determine the feature of product, note down specification, implement them while producing it, and calculate the cost as well. So for example, variant manufacturing. Motor is one example. So in motor, we have 1600, 1800 different variants are there. Similarly, in gears, we have four gear automatic, five gear automatic. In color, we have black, red, blue. Then in wheels, we have steel alloys, aluminum alloys normal, aluminum alloys white base tire. So like this, the different variants are there. So based on this, we have to use the variant configuration. So for this, we need to create the variant class. So this class, the class holds the characteristics that describe the configurable material in variant configuration. So for example, here color is my characteristics. Okay, so that characteristics we have to assign in the class. So in layman word, it is allowing a material to be configured using characteristics of the class. So it can only be done if the class has a class type that support the configuration of the variant. Okay. So features of variant classes. So this classifies material in the class. They might not be configurable material. Then set up a class hierarchy. This allows us to use inherited characteristics and restrict value and use class to find the object. So these are the features of variant classes. So we have some dependency here also. So what is the object dependency? The dependencies let you describe relation between characteristics and characteristics values. So as I said that characteristics is nothing but my color and values are just example red, blue, yellow like this. Okay. So they have a select component from BOM and also operation from task list. So here we can create a super BOM for this variant configuration. And based on the customer only, we can manufacture this variant configuration because our customer will give the order in the form of variant. For example, suppose one customer want the car red with the automatic gears. Other customer want yellow. So this kind of things we have to maintain in the BOM. And whenever we get the sales order, in the sales order, the customer requirement is there. Based on that, production team can produce the material. So change the values of field in BOM item and operation during configuration. So precondition, selection condition, action, procedure, and constraint. So these are the few types of dependencies there. As well as there are global dependency and local dependency. So global dependency created centrally and can be assigned to several objects. And local dependency created for one object and that can be used with that object only. So what is the configuration profile here? So the configuration profile consists of main dependency logic. It controls the processing of BOM, explosion, and allows further specification. So it also helps to maintain class assignment. And BOM processing includes plan or production order, sales order, and order BOM. So here, if we are using make to order scenario, then when we will get the sales order, based on only we can start the manual production because from sales order we can consider what is the requirement of the customer and based on that we can manufacture the material. Along with that, we have order BOM also. So what is plan or production order? So we can whenever we run the as I said, when we get the sales order or PIR, make to stock scenario, we are maintaining the PIR. What is the forecast requirement? And after that, when we run the MRP, material requirement planning, system create the plan order for the finished material which we are producing in house, and we can convert the plan order to production order. Okay. So when selecting single level or material BOM explosion in the sales order, the following process apply. All configurable items are configured in sales order. Sales relevant items are copied to the sales order. Value assignment are stored on the database for every material that is configurable. Okay. So BOM explosion in the sales order is like this. Suppose this is our finished material, then we have 3 variants. Based on that variant also we have something, okay, other materials. So sales order, product are supplied together but not assembled together. So here we can supply the product together, but we cannot assemble the material together. Sales relevant BOM items are exploded. So whichever the sales relevant BOM are there, that is system will explode, and based on that, production team can start the manufacturing. Some items like 11, 12, and 13 have their own BOM and can be sold separately. So 13, 11, 12, 13, these are our same finished material. So for that one, we can have separate BOM, and this is requirement for our finished material, as well as we can sell this directly to the customer also as per the customer requirement. So in order BOM also used for customer specific adjustment. So there are two types: result oriented and knowledge based. Our next topic is capacity planning. Okay. So what is capacity planning? So capacity planning is done to balance the load at the work center. So we are using this capacity planning to check what is the load of my machine available. Based on that, we can do the planning for the future perspective. So it helps to calculate the production capacity. So based on this, we can calculate the production capacity, available capacity, or what is the available capacity and what is the required capacity. Based on that, we can plan further. Capacity leveling is used for detailed planning of production. So in simple term, capacity planning helps to balance capacity load on work center. So based on the capacity planning, we can understand what is the load on the work center. Then if there is overloaded work center, then we can shift some other load to other work center. Okay. So purpose of capacity planning is it is used for long-term rough cut planning or medium-term planning also, short-term drill planning also. Okay. Ramesh, sir, can you please mute yourself? So what is the feature of capacity planning? So capacity evaluation and capacity leveling are there. So based on the capacity evaluation, available capacity and capacity requirement are determined and compared with each other in list of graphics. So in capacity evaluation, we can check that what is my available capacity and what is my capacity requirement. So both we can compare with each other. And in capacity leveling, it helps us to optimal capacity, commitment, selection of appropriate resources also. So good capacity planning leads to better decision making. It helps with intelligent budgeting, avoid burnout. It helps to stay on top of the game, and better planning leads to better work. So as we know that what is the available capacity, based on that, we can do the further planning or we can commit to the customer that whether we can able to supply the material on time or not. Because if our machine is overloaded, then definitely we cannot produce the material on time. Okay. So how to check capacity load? So in CM01, this is a screen from the SAP screen CM01. We have to enter your work center name and the plant. So based on that, we can check what is the requirements are available. For example, see requirement are there. What is the sequence? Early started, early finish date. What is the plan order is there? What are the materials are there? Okay. So by using the CM01, we can check the capacity. And how to check plan order and production order detail. So here in CM21, we can check that what is the load in percentage, what is available capacity, what is load in percentage. Ramesh sir, can you please mute yourself? So based on this, we can check what is the work center, what are the planners are there, what is the available capacity, what is the load is there currently. So if load is more than 100%, then we can say that this machine is overloaded. Okay. So the next is our long-term plan. So what is this long-term? So long-term planning is nothing but to check the future capacity of machine as well as to ability of my vendor to supply the material on time, so that we can check by using a long-term planning. So based on that only we can do the planning before the time, and we can achieve the whatever the requirement or manufacturing requirement is there. Okay, so that is the benefit of long-term planning. So in long-term planning, it is often referred to as a LTP. So it is used to check future demand at all BOM level. So it help us to check the current capacity and vendor ability. So what is the current capacity of my machine as well as my vendor ability, whether it can supply the material on time or not, if my planning is, as compared to more in the current plan. So this in turn helps to provide the material in the specified time frame. Long-term planning gives us an idea if all the capacity requirement can be fulfilled. So by using long-term planning, we can check whether the capacity requirement we can able to fulfill, or we need to check additional machine is there, so that we can shift the extra load to that machine. Okay. So what are the key objective of long-term planning? So forecast future purchase order, help negotiate better with vendor, as we have many raw material requirements are there. So based on that bulk quantity, we can negotiate with the vendor. Then helps perform simulative purpose of the programs in demand. Predict production plan can be used to transfer routing activities to cost center. Okay. So these are the objectives of long-term planning. So in long-term planning, there is purchasing team involved, as cost center accounting team is also involved, and based on that, we can check the inventory controlling. Okay. So these are the three teams out there. So how to create a long-term plan in the system? So this is our MD61 screen. So here we have to take the maintain the material for which we want to do the long-term planning. And the version 02 we have to select because this is a simulation version. And planning date, if you can see here, the planning from to 2. So that period we have to maintain here. Okay. So based on that, what is the PIR or planning we have, that we have to maintain there. Okay. And based on that, we have to create the planning scenario in the long-term planning. So once we maintain these things, then we have to click on immediately planning file entries. And based on that, we have to run the MRP by using MS02, and we can check the requirement in MS04 code. Okay. But this is the inactive version because to understand the requirement in prior, so that for that we are using this long-term planning.
Sir, can you explain the production planning?
Planning.
Can you explain the production planning?
Yeah, that's what production planning. These are the few topics just I have explained here. The overview we have given. Okay. So in production planning, demand management part is there. We have the scenario make to stock or make to order. So based on that, in make to stock, we have to maintain the PIR in whichever the forecasting is there. Based on that, we can maintain the forecast quantity in the form of PIR, and we can run the MRP. On that,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And in make to order, based on the customer order only, we can start the manufacturing. So until
Okay.
unless we get the customer order, we cannot start the production. So that is
Okay.
our.
Okay.
So this is what just overview we have given. Okay, here, but in the detail course details, we will cover the what is the implementation method, what is the means what is the implementation project, what is the support project, what is rollout project. Then currently in S4HANA we have the migration project is there. Then apart from this, uh, what are the difference in between this ECC and S4HANA? Then what are the batch job? What are the FS? Uh, means these three manufacturing process we have explained. We will explain in the course, as well as we will take the mock interview also. So there are many things in the course. So this is just overview for the webinar. Okay. So once we join, then you will learn these things in the course. As I have 7+ years of experience in PPQM, so I'm the trainer for your this uh, program if you joined. So I will help you with the real-time scenario also, and I will explain to you what are the real-time scenario we are using, and we can guide you also. So the program details, we have the training phase. Then you will get the self-paced videos, assignment and projects are there. Certification you will get from Henry Harvin. Then live membership of Writing Academy, e-learning LMS portal, then monthly bootcamp, unlimited access to multiple trainer. Okay, so if you don't like the trainer, so you can switch to the trainer also. Okay, and this is the payment structure here. Um, So these are the social media handles where you can inquire. The upcoming batches will start from 17th of January. Okay. So if you have any question, then you can ask. Okay. So we have finished our session. So we can start with the questions you have. Any questions?
Hi, sir. Good evening. This side Pratigya. I just want to know that I have experience, 5 years experience in industry. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. I have 5 years experience in manufacturing industry. 2 years experience, first 2 years experience in tire industry, and last 3 years experience in paper and coal sampling. So I just want to make my career in this field. So is that okay for me? Is that any chances for me to go in this field?
Yes, yes. Actually, see, if you are working as an end user or your production field, then this is the basic requirement because you are aware about the production shop floor and the production process, right? So you have the better knowledge. So whenever, as a consultant, you are assisting to the user, so you know these things, right? Because you already work there. So
Yes, yes. Actually, I have used S4 SAP S4 HANA since last 5 years in industry, but I don't know the coding actually because
yeah.
my educational background is chemical engineering. So that's what I am asking.
No, no. See, actually, for functional consultant, we no need to do the coding. We have to do the configuration only. Okay. So actually, the configuration part in the training program we will cover. So based on that, we will explain you how the system will behave when we do the configuration. So as you are working as an end user, so whenever the SAP consultant design that system, so you have to work only. So you are not aware about why this is happening and why only we have to use this, right? But as a consultant level, whenever we are teaching here to you, so we will explain you each and every scenario. If we do this configuration, then what is the behavior of the system? What is the control required? So these things will clear you each and everything. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. Actually, sir, which module is okay for me? SAP PP or SAP MM module? Uh,
So PP, as you are working in the production only, so PP is the best model for you. This is what I suppose means, from
okay,
my point of view.
okay, okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay. Any questions? Anyone? Akshay or Income, right? Two people are there. Okay, so if you do not have any questions, then we can wind up this session. Okay. Hello, Anil. I think you joined now, right? So, do you have any questions? Because we are almost finished this session. But if you have any questions, then you can ask me. Okay. Hello. Okay.
हेलो
Yes.
हेलो गुड इवनिंग सर।
Good evening, Anil.
ये कह रहा था सर, मैं अभी प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग में काम कर रहा हूँ जिंदल स्टील एंड पावर में, रायपुर डिवीजन।
Okay.
सर मेरा क्वालिफिकेशन डिप्लोमा है सर, तो क्या आगे इसमें ग्रोथ है सर?
हाँ, ग्रोथ है इसमें क्योंकि
नहीं सर,
आपको
सैप में काम तो सैप में ही हो रहा है। तो
हाँ, पर
काफी
आप
चीजें
जो
मैं
काम आप जो काम कर रहे हो अनिल, वो एक्चुअली आपका एंड यूजर का काम है। और यहाँ पे जो हम सिखाते हैं वो कंसर्न लेवल का सिखाते हैं, ठीक है। सो
यस सर।
आपको आईटी में ग्रोथ है। प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनियां भी आजकल हायरिंग करती है, क्योंकि वो आईटी से भी सपोर्ट नहीं लेती, वो खुद का ही टीम बनाती है। तो वहां पे भी आपको ग्रोथ है। तो दोनों जगह मतलब आपको ये है।
तो सर जैसे कि मैं हेनरी हार्वेस्ट में करता हूँ, तो प्लेसमेंट वो किस में होगा सर? जैसे मतलब प्लेसमेंट देंगे तो क्या ये टेक कंपनी में देंगे कि आईटी सेक्टर में देंगे?
ना देखो, अभी एक्चुअली मैं बताता हूँ आपको। ये कोर्स होने के बाद अ, आपको जैसे आप नौकरी वगैरह में प्रोफाइल ये तो आपको देंगे ही देंगे हिंदी आर्मी से। पर आप अपना खुद से भी अगर सर्च करोगे ना, तो आपको मिल जाएगा जॉब। क्योंकि मार्केट में
हम्म
ये 2 से 5 साल के बीच में काफी सारी वैकेंसीज होती है।
हम्म।
आपको
तो
बस
सर
प्रॉपर प्रैक्टिस करनी है, बस प्रॉपर प्रैक्टिस करनी है। जो भी हम
यस
लोग
सर।
कवर करते थे सिलेबस में, वही प्रैक्टिस आपको करनी है।
हम्म। तो सर जैसे कि मेरा डिप्लोमा है, तो उसमें पैकेज में कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा ना? जैसे कि वो
ना
ग्रेजुएट
ना
वाले ही
नहीं,
ले लेते।
नहीं नहीं, उसमें डिप्लोमा में इतना दिक्कत नहीं होगा। क्योंकि एक्चुअली आपका कैसा है कि आप ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस हो ना, तो एक्सपीरियंस में वो कवर नहीं करते हैं। फ्रेशर के लिए वो होता है, लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन के लिए वो कवर नहीं करते होते।
यस सर यस सर। ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
ओके शशिकरण, आपका कुछ
हाँ
क्वेश्चन
सर.
है? डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन?
Sir, now only I joined.
यस यस।
Sir,
द क्लास
actually
वाज
I'm
शेड्यूल्ड एट
already
7 PM। हाँ यस।
sorry, sir. It became a little late. Today I have festival. No, that's why I went for temple. Now only I came, sir. So
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
became
I
little.
understand. Yeah, that's what miss, no, only 10%, max to max 10 people join only. Initially,
Yes.
in every week, 30 to 40 people are joining. But this is festival mood is there, so that we can understand.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Sir, actually I'm in SAP. Already I'm working as a end user, sir. SAP end user, PP
Okay,
module.
okay, okay.
I'm planning to join a course for a consultant, sir. I don't want to work in end users. I want to join as a consultant.
Yes, yes. So that's what in this our program we will cover up to consultant level knowledge, because I'm also working as a consultant and I have 7+ years of experience.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
I'm your trainer, so I will teach you each and everything in the configuration side. What are the configurations are there, and what is the impact of this configuration for the end user? Means how the system will behave. Those things we will cover. Apart from
Sir.
that, what is the difference in between ECC to S4HANA, and what are
Yes,
the
sir.
few apps is there. Many things are there,
Yes,
so
sir.
that we will cover. So concern level training only we are providing here.
Sir, it will be live classes or it will be online, sir?
No, it is online classes only.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Okay, okay. Uh, Hi
hello.
Rohit. Yes, yes,
Hello.
yes, Shashi. You can, I can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yes, Rohit.
Hello.
Hi. Yes. My name is Rohit. Actually, I'm from the hotel industry. I'm
Okay.
working in hotel industry from last 10 years. I have did my hotel management in 2010. Since I'm working same industry, but now for some reason I want to switch in different domain like SAP. I was thinking SAP. So which model is best for me? And is there any scope to get job easily in SAP?
Mm, so your background, means education background is?
Actually, I did my hotel management degree.
Okay, okay. So graduation you have, right?
Yes, yes.
Mm, See, actually, if you are interested in production, then this is also good for you.
Okay. Somebody suggested me to do SB, sales and distribution.
No, if you are working in that only, then that is better for you. But as you said that you are working in the hotel management, so this is different, right?
Yes,
Not
yes, correct.
related to sales.
Okay. So what
So
should
if
I do?
no, actually, what I'm saying, if you are interested in production, because see, uh, it's not like that. Suppose you join and then you're frustrating, because you also have to at least interest in that field, right? So what is
Yes.
happening there in production means at least some understanding, right? So you know
Okay.
that, right? What is happening
Yes.
in
Yes.
the production? How is the production is
Correct.
take
Correct.
place?
I know.
So
Yes.
based on that only we are doing here means the similar things or design system we can design here.
Okay.
If you
You mean
are
production planning, PP.
yeah, production planning. So what is the
Okay.
demand management? How the demand will come? Then
Okay.
after that, how we can manufacture? How the system behave? What is the design requirement like this?
Okay. And also, I told you actually, I'm handling like a retail inventory
Okay,
management, and also I'm using as a end user of SAP in my store.
okay, okay. So basically, MMB T code you are using, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
What are
like
the
sir.
stock
we
available?
are using T code for like making GRN, creating PR,
Right, right.
for crypto and inventory management, uploading inventory and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. ME51 and Migo. Okay, these
Correct,
are
correct.
the common.
Migo MB51 for report generating,
Yeah, yeah,
and like Migo, mostly Migo.
yeah, yeah. So these are the means yes, these are many means MMB or Migo we are using for production side also
Yes,
because
yes,
Migo is
MB51 and
yeah, yeah. ME51
for
and for
inventory.
creation of PR. Huh?
Correct, correct, correct. Creation of PR.
Mm,
So like this.
yeah, yeah. So if you are interested, if you have interest in that production field, then you can definitely go for the production planning. So as I'm the trainer for that one, so don't worry about that. We have to just follow whichever the I'm covering in the syllabus because this is my sixth batch is currently going on. So at least
Okay.
from one batch, at least one person got the job. Okay,
Okay.
in his own because when you are following these things, because I'm working in the implementation and the real time project, so I can guide you each and everything. Okay, so just you have
Okay.
to take the effort only.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Sir, Pradeep sir.
Yes, 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 sure.
Sir, Pradeep sir, actually, end of this December, we have done inventory.
Okay,
Yeah, that time only I come to know what I am working is not useful, and actually my IT person getting a nice salary is as a consultant. What are the T
okay.
codes you have said before to Rohit? Rohit was saying, no? One of the person.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I used to do production punching like COOIS, CO11N,
Mm.
Okay,
QA32.
okay.
Yeah,
Got it. Actually, CO01, CO11N,
yeah, yeah,
CO02,
yeah,
QA32. You are checking the inspection
yeah, yeah,
lot means whether UD is done or not. Confirmation for CO11. So these are the purely related to the production planning. Along with that, MIGO, MMB, MB51. So these are the T code. These are not related to MM only, but somehow all the team can check this one because MIGO is a all-rounder T code. Then after that, MMB also we have to check the stock for
yeah,
particular.
sir.
Mat-
That time only I come to know that what I am working is it's not useful. Then I observed my IT person. He's getting a nice
Mhm.
salary than me. He also a engineer. I am also an engineer. That's why I plan to go for an IT field, sir, like a
Yeah,
consultant.
yeah. I definitely see. Actually, the future here is each and every industry in India, they're already shifted to SAP or they're planning to shift to SAP. As we can see that we are saying that this decade or 2 decades are for India only. So India will be the manufacturing hub, right? So based on that,
Yeah,
each and every industry, we are saying that we are the manufacturing hub. So based on that, many MNC or many companies are
म्हणून मी
coming
आता
here,
लाईन
right?
चेंज करणार आहे.
So that's what they will use the same thing. So there
yes,
is
sir.
a lot of scope for the in this field. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's why, sir. Actually, our IT person we will handle all the things like from gate entry to until dispatch, like invoice,
Yeah.
like inward to outward. Until that,
Inward
you will
to right.
completely handle all the things. I have to go through like that, sir. That's why I preferred NGI.
Yeah. Good decision.
Sir,
Okay.
actually, what will be the fees and all, sir?
Fees, I think 35,000 something, but so the person who called you for this webinar, right? So you can connect
Yes, sir.
with him, so he will guide you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so if there is no any question, then we can wind up. So I think people are joining right now.
Yes, sir.
So who is there? Uh, Abhay, right? Abhay joined just now. So Abhay, we have just finished the presentation and the explanation about this overview of the SAP PP. But if you have any question, then you can ask me, okay? Shashi, do you have any questions?
Sir, I don't have any questions. Yeah, my question is like how many months of courses and how
This
much I
is
have to pay. Yeah, sir. That
two
is my
months is the
question.
duration. 2 months is the duration. But as I said
Is
that you
there
can check with your point of contact for the fee structure, okay?
Okay, sir. Is there any like placement also?
Yeah, definitely they will provide you from their end. Even from my end also, whichever the openings are there that I'm sharing with the students in my training classes. So and apart from this, you can upload your CV in the portal. Actually, see if you have follow the uh, sequence which I have teach you in the during that course, so
Yes.
definitely you will get the knowledge. Okay, you will get the competence. Based on that, you can crack the interview also. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, I understood, sir. Sir, is there any like lively classes in NJ Arvind, sir?
Which one? Which one?
Live classes, sir. Like means in a room, live classes, sir. It's not in
Uh,
online. I'm saying.
Offline you're talking about, right? But offline,
Yeah,
I don't think so because we are the trainer also joining from different cities and students also joining because in my classes the students are joining from the US, UK.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. So if there is no any question, then we can wind up this session. Thanks for your participation and times. Okay.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable information. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then we are closing this course. Okay. So, thank you.